Saxon Algebra 1, Lesson 57. Hi guys, we're going to do a problem that involves negative exponents. It is not going to be as dramatic as some of the problems that we've been doing. Let me show you the problem, and then let me do it the wrong way, and then I'll tell you how to do it the right way. Okay, we're told to add those and write the answer with all the exponents positive. All right. Well, what we often think should happen here is that it should be a over x plus y, right? These are trapezes, and these guys go down to the basement, and a stays up top. Oh, if only it were that easy. That is wrong. That is absolutely wrong. It's dead wrong, you might say. That's my dead face. Kind of like dead mouse, but you might be too young for dead mouse. Sorry. This is wrong. What I did here is wrong, and I'll tell you why. It's because of that plus sign. Addition is a bear. It causes problems, and we're used to doing multiplication, and when we're multiplying all of our terms together, we can flip things up and down with abandon. But when we have a plus sign or a minus sign, it's a full stop in between the two terms. So what we have to do is we have to consider this part to be one fraction and this part to be another fraction. They're separate. So this trapeze flies down, but it only goes under the x, and then we add, and then the y flies down. We're left with a 1 up top. That's what we've got when we simplify from here to here. Does that make sense? The plus sign means they have to be handled as separate fractions. Then we can send the x down and the y down. All right? The a is not included. If we wanted the a to go down as well, we would have to put, let me just show you what I mean. Ax to the minus 1 equals a over x. Only the x is connected to that. If we wanted them both to go down, we'd have to write it like that. Okay, we'd have to put parentheses around to say both bases go down. Okay, but so this is right for what we have. And so now all we have to do is just add them. There's no equal sign, so we're just combining an expression. So our least common multiple is equal to xy, right? We can multiply the bases. And so we multiply this one by y over y, this one by x over x, and we get ay plus x over xy as our final answer. Yes, that's correct. Kind of cute, kind of fun. These rules for the exponents are a little weird at first, but not hard. There are only 3 examples. We're on number 2. Add, write all the answer with the exponents positive, which, by the way, we did. We're fine. Ay to the minus 1x plus bz. Not jz, but bz. Okay, beautiful. So we just have the one negative exponent. Okay, so we have to look carefully. The addition sign breaks them into 2 separate fractions. This is all 1 because these are all being multiplied, right? The minus 1 only relates to the y. So we can keep ax up top and kick y downstairs. Plus, and then bz, he's got nothing, so we'll put him over 1. All right, we need a least common multiple, so we can add those because there's no equal sign in the house. It's going to be just y. So this one's fine. We'll multiply this by y over y. And our final answer, I'll write this way. It's ax plus, I'm going to go alphabetical, byz all over y. Double checking. Yes. Yay. And let's see if we can squeeze the last one in without making anyone go blind. If you do go blind in the working of this problem, I really apologize. Add Please make sure, guys, I know I've said this a trillion times, but I'm going to make it a trillion and one. Please write down everything that I write down exactly the way I write it down. I do everything for a reason, and the reasons might not be obvious to you yet because I know what's coming. I know what the next 2.5 years of your life are going to look like math-wise, and I'm preparing you for that. So I'm very particular about what I write down and how I lay out the problems because I know how they're going to get harder and more complicated, and I know the best way to keep you organized and on track, okay? So trust me, please, that I'm doing it all for a reason. I'm not just crazy. I don't like to waste your energy on writing a bunch of unnecessary things. So just trust me that I will protect your wrist from extra wear and tear. But please just write everything the way that I do. Please write down as much as I write down. Make sure you put down your formulas just like I do. And I promise you it will all be worth it in the end. Okay, there's that crazy plus sign again. I didn't circle it in this one. That tells us that we've got two separate entities here, right? We have to treat them separately. And we know that unless there are parentheses, the exponent only relates to the closest base. So this is going to be, let's see, x stays up top, and we're going to get a squared y plus a stays up top, and z goes down. Okay, so our least common multiple, we know we have to multiply these together, so it will be a squared zy. There's no equal sign, so we're just multiplying by the missing pieces. So this one is z over z, and this one is a squared y over a squared y. I've officially run out of room, so I'm going to use my auxiliary book. I often use this trick for the older students. Well, it's not that they're older, the more advanced students, because their problems often spill from one page to the next, and I don't want to lose this part of the problem that we've already worked, so I will finish the problem on this page. That's my little trick. Okay, so we're multiplying this, and then we'll have matching denominators on the bottom. So I'm going to have xz plus a, let's see, there's a squared, but there's one more, so it's a cubed y. And all of this is over a squared y z. And let me double check. Xz over a cubed y, a squared, oh, sorry, my mouth isn't saying what my eyes are seeing. It's a problem I'm having today. Yz plus a cubed y over a squared yz. Yes, that's the right answer. Right? And I'm going to squeeze it right here just because it makes me feel better about my life. If I get the whole problem on the page. But I like that I did this so that you can see better. All right? Yay! That is lesson 57. And the important things that we learned are that when there's a plus sign in the middle of these expressions, you have to treat the fractions separately. We learned that the power only relates to the base right next to it. If you flip the whole term down, then you have to put a 1 up top. We learned that. And the rest is familiar drama. That's the end of 57. Yay. I will see you for 58. Goodbye.